Are you ready to step up your style game today, like now? All in favor say aye. In today's video, we are going to talk all about how to dress your body with confidence, because style is not about size. It is about how you feel and what you're wearing. Hey sugar, welcome or welcome back to my closet. I'm Ro the Black Magnolia, your favorite bougie babe, bringing you all your bougie but budget-friendly tips and faves, and a little bit of everything in between. I'm going to give you a few of the tips that I used that helped me learn to embrace my curves, all of the things about my body that I loved and didn't love, and make them work to my advantage and work to make me feel comfortable in my clothes and in my own skin. How to dress in a way that flatters your body shape, hugs your curves, and makes you feel like the beautiful, amazing creature that you are. Let's do this. Okay, so we've all had that moment in a fitting room where we're putting clothes on and we're looking at ourselves and it's like, this is not good. Whether it's too big, too small, no matter what the case may be, you get it on and it's disappointing. Doesn't do what you thought it was supposed to. And it makes you just want to stop, give up, and leave everything and walk out with nothing. I know that. I've been there way more times than I'd like to even think about. But what we have to remember is that the fashion industry doesn't always cater to the needs of those of us who don't fit into a very specific criteria or a very specific box. And finding those tricks and things that work for you to make sure that you're picking the right clothes, finding clothes that work with not just your body, but with your personal style, that's important and that's a big deal. And sometimes that can be hard when you find things that you like and they just don't work. But there are reasons that they may not be working. So let's talk about that. I have an apron front belly. I've had 5 babies and it's just, no matter how much weight I lose, I always have this pooch that just kind of sticks out. There's just certain outfits that I really would love to wear, but I feel very uncomfortable in because I feel like I look slightly pregnant in them. Yeah, and nobody wants to look slightly pregnant unless they are. So I have learned that while there are a lot of outfits that I really like, they don't work for my body and I'm not going to feel comfortable in them when I go out into the world. And I don't want to buy them and waste money on something that's going to look really great in my closet and in my head, but not on my body. When we run into an issue like that with different problem areas that we have in our body, we tend to think, let's just go oversized. And that was something that I did for a really long time. I got lots of big shirts and sweaters and cardigans. When I got pregnant with my second baby, I was 145 pounds. I was a size 0. I had like no body fat. 2 weeks before I delivered my second baby, I was 305 pounds. My girlfriend was my hairdresser at the time. I couldn't fit in the chairs in her salon, so she had to come to my house and I had to sit on my couch and let her do my hair. Ever since I had my second baby forward, my weight yo-yoed a lot. So it's been about 2 years now since I've lost the weight and kept it off, and I've gotten down to a place where I feel more comfortable in my body. But what getting my weight under control also revealed to me was that I had a lot of other issues when it came to my self-confidence and how I felt and what I was wearing and how I was dressing. I was trying to hide all of the, I didn't have a problem area. My whole body felt like a problem to me, and I was not honoring my body and dressing it in a way that made me feel good. I was just throwing on lots of layers and hiding everything because I felt uncomfortable and wasn't happy with it. So what I thought I was doing was hiding my shape, but instead what I was actually doing was winding up feeling invisible because I didn't really like any of the clothes that I was wearing. I just liked how they helped me hide the parts of my body that I didn't like. And by doing that, I wound up with a closet full of clothes that I hated, that I just wasn't gonna wear and feel confident and feel beautiful in. And then every once in a while, I'd get a wild hair and think, oh, I like that. And I'd find some really cute fitted outfit and I'd put it on and think, okay, I'm at a place where this is gonna work. I can do this. I can get shapewear. I can do different things. And I'd put it on and it was a disaster. And I had another fitting room moment and I was like, why did I do this? Why did I bring this home? And I felt like people were looking at me and judging my body and judging what I was wearing. And I realized I was at a point in my life where I had to stop letting all of that noise be what dictated how I dressed and how I moved around in the world. Here's tip number 1. Emphasize your favorite features. So we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna stop talking about the things about our body that we don't like, and we're gonna start talking about the things that we do. One thing that I always said to my daughters growing up was pick an asset. You don't need to show off everything all at once. If you want to, you can. But when they were teenagers, I always was very much of the mind, you don't need to yard sale at all, girls. Just pick an asset. Are we happy here? Are we happy here? Our legs? What is it that you love about yourself that you want to accentuate? So for me, I like my bust area. I feel like if I have the right foundation garments on, these little saggy guys, perkiest and happiest of friends. And I have learned ways to accentuate that and dress that part of me in a way that makes me feel sexy and beautiful and confident. I also like my legs. So there are times when I want to wear a mini, not a micro mini. We don't do that around here. I just feel like if it could possibly fit my grandchild, I don't want to, no. I'm not going to do that. But I do love a good mini skirt. The days when I want to show off my pins a little bit more, I'm going to wear a mini skirt and do things that are going to kind of play up the part of my body that I love the most. And if you have multiple parts of your body that you love the most, if you've got great legs, try some tailored shorts, a mini or a midi dress, or nice tailored pants that are going to accentuate that length, because it's not always all about showing skin. You can, and I love to show some skin, but wearing a nice tailored pant, something that shows off the shape of your legs, that's going to do the same thing for you that actually wearing a mini or a midi skirt might do as well. If you have a lovely décolletage, think about V-necks or sweetheart necklines. Give it a try. When you start to draw attention to your favorite features, you're going to find that you feel a little bit different in what you're wearing, and it makes you act a little different. And so when you start to do that, you're going to exude confidence. Flip the script. We're going to change the narrative up, stop talking about and thinking about the things that we don't love and talk about the things that we do love, and dressing with those parts of our body in mind. Tip number 2 is mastering the art of the fit. Like I said earlier in the video, sometimes we think baggy clothes are going to be our best friend and they are going to hide a multitude of sins, but that is not the case. I don't want you to be invisible. I want you to be fully visible, fully seen, and love everything you can about your curves and your body. And you can't do that just by hiding in baggy clothes. Now, if baggy clothes are your thing and that's what you like, and that's the style story that you're writing, I get that. But don't let that be your default, like I wear baggy clothes, that's my style. When it's really not, because you're just afraid to step out because you may not have the body that you think you're supposed to. The magic is finding clothes and fabrics that skim the body and don't hug. So if you have more curves and you're a little bit more shapely or a lot a bit more shapely, either way, you want to find fabrics and materials that are going to drape, but that aren't going to have you all squoze. You don't want fabric that's holding on to hope and like stretching at the seams. You don't want that. You want items that are going to skim and not squeeze your curves and sit nicely on your body. And if you can't find the perfect fit in an item, I always talk about this on my channel, tailoring items to fit you is always going to be your best option. So if you find something that you really like and it's a decent price and it's not going to cost more to have it tailored to your body than it would to just buy something else, I say do it. You can take a $20 piece and have it looking like a $200 piece because it looks like it was custom made for you. So something that looks bespoke, and it's going to give off that vibe of, ooh, she knows what she's doing when it comes to what she's wearing. And I like that. Tip number 3, using layers strategically. Like I was saying earlier, layering just for the sake of hiding yourself is not what you want to do. But using layers in the right way can be the best tool in your fashion arsenal. Here's why. Lightweight cardigans, flowy kimonos, structured blazers, all of those things are going to add an extra little touch of polish to any outfit that you have. And so for instance, if you do have a dress or a skirt or a pair of pants that may be a little bit on the more snug side and you need to stick with those, or you want to stick with those because you like them, layer a nice blazer on top. And then if you layer a blazer, you can belt that at the tiniest part of your waist. You've got an outfit that's not only extremely fashionable and on trend, but it's also something that is going to really point out those parts of your body that you love. So the blazer over a jumpsuit or a catsuit or something more fitted. If you have more narrow shoulders and you want to widen those a little bit, find something that has light shoulder pads in it. We don't want to go like it's 1985 anymore. If that's a part of your body that you're a little bit more self-conscious about and may not love, you can turn it into something that you do love by making your fashion work for you. And so those are just different ways that you can layer. Shoulder pads are a form of layering that will help you when it comes to feeling more comfortable and confident in your clothes. And that way, if there are parts of you that you kind of want to cover, because like I have pants that I love that I just don't necessarily feel like my body looks great in, but that I really like that way that it makes my leg look. So I just wear a blazer or a cardigan and cover up just a little piece in here to camouflage what I got going on right here and make the rest of the outfit work. And once you learn how to get strategic with your layering and not just layer to cover, but layer to style, it's going to open up a whole world of possibilities for outfits for you. But again, when you're layering, look for fabrics that drape and not cling. Because if you're trying to offset something, you're gonna want things that are gonna complement, not accentuate those areas that you may feel are problem areas on your body. Tip number 4, stop shying away from prints and colors. Using one solid color throughout an entire outfit can work to make you look a lot longer and a lot leaner. And black is a perfect example of that. Black is smoothing, black is slimming, all of those things. But other colors can do the same thing as well. Repeating a color all throughout an outfit always going to elongate your body. And when your colors are unified in that way, it gives a seamless flow to an outfit no matter what, and it allows it to look very put together and classy. Now with prints, don't shy away from those stripes and those polka dots. They're not always a bad idea. Polka dots you can use strategically. And vertical stripes are also slimming and elongating the same way a monochromatic outfit can be, but it adds that interest. It can take a blah outfit and make it wonderful. And tip number 5 is the foundation for any great outfit starts underneath. A well-fitting bra is going to change the silhouette. Like, you can look like this, or you can look like this. And that is simply finding the right bra. And that's like the one thing that I really see a lot of women do that I just am like, if you did just tighten the straps on the little guy, just tighten it up and I had a woman that I worked with and she said to me, hey, can I ask you something kind of personal? And yeah, you can ask. I may not answer, but you can ask. And she was like, can you give me the name of your surgeon, whoever did, because they're great. And I looked at her and I said, babe, the Lord is my surgeon. I've not had any work done on my boobs. I take this bra off, I trip over them. I'm like yellow bracelet fall risk. A good bra is going to be your best friend. And she really didn't believe me. And I was like, no, girl, these little guys swing low when I take my bra off. But it's just a testament to the fact that every brick house starts with a good foundation. Not just a good bra, but the right kind of underwear. If your underwear rolls down when you wear it and you're constantly having to like lift and smooth, it doesn't fit. You're gonna need to either size up or get a different shape of underwear. Your underwear shouldn't be rolling up and sitting underneath your belly. You shouldn't have to be removing it from crevasses all the time. Your underwear should sit in such a way that it is not rubbing or chafing or pulling or any of that. It needs to be a good fit. No matter how I try to dress my body, my extra skin and all of that that's on here from my weight loss and from all of my babies, without surgery, that's not going anywhere. And I gotta make sure that I am dressing it, because there have been times when I have zipped that piece of me into my pants accidentally. The pain is blinding. It is unbearable, and it happens way more often than I'd like to admit. But if I am wearing the right foundation garments, then that's not going to be a problem. So I've tried a lot of shapewear, and a lot of it just doesn't work. And a lot of times we buy shapewear and want to feel mostly comfortable in it. But honestly, if we're wearing shapewear right, it needs to be a little bit more snug than comfortable. And I'm not saying buy stuff that doesn't fit you. I'm not saying that. But if you're going to put something on that feels roomy and comfortable, it's not really going to do the job of holding you in a firm, tight way that it's supposed to. So I haven't actually tried it yet, but I have seen some great results. I think it's ShapeLX is the brand. I really want to try some of their items because it looks like they have been able to combine a firm hold with comfort. But the results of what I've been seeing online, I have been highly influenced, and I do want to try that and see if those work. I'll put down in the description box below for you the different brands of shapewear that I have found that work best for my tummy and my tummy area, because the area that I focus on is my midsection. I need shapewear that's going to pull double duty and really hold everything in. If it's rolling up on the thigh, rolling down on the waist, it doesn't fit. It's not working. It's either bad quality or it doesn't fit. So you want to make sure that you are trying items like that on, not just putting those items on by themselves, but if you're out bra shopping, I would say bring a couple different shirts with you. That way, when you're in that fitting room trying that on, you can try on a different shirt and a different style of shirt that you're going to wear that bra with a lot and see if it works with it and see if it does what you want it to do in that specific outfit or in that specific top. Same thing with shapewear. If you're buying shapewear for a specific outfit or a specific silhouette, you need to bring something with you if you're going to the store to buy these things and try the shapewear on with that item. There's nothing worse than finding something that you think works the night of an event or the day of an event and thinking, oh, I've got it, and then I'm gonna go run home and get dressed and get ready, and it doesn't do what you think it's gonna do. Then you wind up disappointed and it's a whole thing and not a good evening. So make sure that you are shopping for your undergarments with intent. And that will allow your clothes to shine the way that they're meant to, because you're not drawing attention with a sag or a bag or a hang. You are taking that beautiful body, whether it does sag or bag, because let's face it, sometimes our bodies do. It's not a bad thing, it's just a thing. But we can make it work and we can make it look right. And there you have it. Those are the 5 principles that I always keep in mind when I'm either adding to my wardrobe, looking through my wardrobe to see what pieces are no longer serving me that I may need to either sell or get rid of or give away. That I always share with people when they ask me, give me suggestions on how to feel better about styling my clothes and what to wear. What do I do? So when you wear clothes that fit you well, that highlight your favorite features, you're just gonna move around with more confidence and you're gonna feel like a bad bitch. Yes, a bad bitch. You should feel like the baddest of the bad, because you are, and you deserve to feel beautiful and confident no matter what shape, no matter what size, no matter what. You deserve to feel beautiful in the skin you're in and to dress in a way that shows that off. All right, sugar, so head down to those comments and let me know if any of these 5 principles resonate with you, if these are things that you're already doing, which one spoke to you the most, or if you have any other tips or tricks that you can share with the rest of us here that you use to help you feel more confident in what you're wearing. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with somebody who you like, who you know will like this, and make sure you head down to that subscribe button if you haven't already. Click it, turn on your notification bell. That way you will never, ever miss an upload, and you and me can spend more time together. I will see you in the next video.